Loading, loading,
All
loading,
right.
loading, loading.
Ahoy there, mates. Silverpunk
Ahoy
here
there,
today,
mates.
and today we are playing not a D&D game, but Cyberpunk Red. Well, technically we're not playing. We're working. We're gonna be doing some character development, etc.
I
So
already
this
have
is
my
more or less
creation.
a how-to for those that haven't played this game before, and all of us here have never played this game, so this ought to be interesting.
Rue, surprise how to. Quick, explain everything.
So.
We are gonna roll some dice and we're gonna shoot people.
There we go.
Should we discuss lore of this world or no?
No.
Okay.
Definitely going to work on lore in terms of my
I mean-
character. I'll tell you what.
I mean, there's
already
some
have ideas.
bits and things I can go over, but I mean,
mean,
for the most part, all you guys need to know is much like the let's call it critically known cyberpunk game that came out like oh my god, when did that come out?
I think
Was
that
that
came
like
out.
2 years ago?
I think that was about 2 years
Yep.
ago. Yeah.
19, I think. Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Holy shit! It's almost 3 years old.
That doesn't feel right. Alright. Anyway.
Because it wasn't finished when it came out. That's why.
It took
That-
2
well, no,
years
no.
to finish the game.
I mean, that too, but it's also just a complete gap in time in my mind of, quarantine just doesn't exist.
I mean, we
Right.
were all quarantined. We were doing our own things. Yada yada yada. We don't need to go over that.
Yeah, we're but the game takes place in Night City after, long after the Fourth Corporate War. And you guys are the aforementioned cyberpunks. And we're going to be building your punks tonight. So,
Yep.
I'm sure a few of you have a few character ideas in mind, but with the way character creation works in this game, there are a lot of tables and charts that are meant to help with building characters. We're mostly going to be using them, but I will leave it up to you guys if you want to specifically roll for something or if you want to choose from a chart. In my opinion, it's a lot more fun to roll because you can get some really interesting things.
I think I'll be rolling on
Yeah.
my end. So.
So, the place that we will start with everyone. First of all, I shall show you guys this. This is our core rulebook, and if you want to follow along with what I'm saying, you're welcome to click on the rules and read them over yourself.
I was planning on it anyway.
But where we are starting is under the Soul in the New Machine, and we're going to click on Roles, and we get to decide what you guys want to do.
Oh, I can't
So-
access it because
Oh,
I don't
swear.
own it.
Oh, it won't let you. That's bullshit.
That is a little BS.
But I
You
thought
do not
we will-
own the Cyberpunk Red Compendium expansion. Purchase here, return the compendium.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, so yes, I do have the money.
Well-
I'm not gonna spend it right now.
Rue will be guiding us.
$40.
Yeah,
Jesus
a little
Christ.
All right. So we have 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 10. 10 different roles that you guys get to pick from.
Mhm.
If you guys go ahead and open up your character sheets at the sort of top here, there is just below your HP bar is a little edit button. We'll click on that, and that is where we will put, your name, your role, and what your role ability is. So, starting off from the top, you have your rocker boys, rock and roll rebels who use performance, art, and rhetoric to fight the authority. These are your charisma dudes. These are they don't always have to be through specifically rock or music. It can be through, art, poetry, but their main thing is performance. They're kind of like bards, but without any of the magic. And their main thing is influencing people. And that is what their role ability is they are able to influence their fans as well as make new fans along the way. And as you become, a more famous rocker boy, you can influence even more people, perform even bigger, concert plays, whatever it is you do, and inevitably create crowds of screaming fans that are willing to die for you.
That, that doesn't seem like a smart idea.
Sure.
At least for
You
the
then have your
Sorry.
you're fine. You've got your solos. Assassins, bodyguards, killers, and soldiers for hire in a lawless new world. To reference the Cyberpunk game again, that is what you play as in Cyberpunk as a solo. You're effectively a mercenary. You tend to specialize in just about anything combat related. And the solo has his ability that I'm trying to remember what the fuck it was called. That effectively allows you to add bonus points to certain combat abilities, ranging from increasing your initiative roll to even dishing out bonus damage. You have Netrunners, the cybernetic master hackers of the post-net world and brain-burning secret stealers. They are, by all definitions, hackers in the most literal of way.
Watchdogs.
For some lore reasons, the net has been changed massively in this world, and anything, that would normally connect to a greater wide web is usually just on a local server that, as a netrunner, you are able to patch into and hack into. Netrunners have their own unique system they get to run through in the game that I am not well versed in, but effectively you get to jack into certain places or chip in to certain locations, hack into security systems, data vault, machinery, technology, and quite literally jump into the net and fight off programs and black ice and demons using your own hacking tools. They could be quite fun if you're willing to deal with the whole, you basically have your own version of combat to go deal with. Then you have your techs, renegade mechanics, and super tech inventors, the people who make the dark future run. These are your technicians, your engineers, your inventors. They are artificers minus the magic, but their main shtick is repairing, building, and inventing. Got a broken down car? You call a tech. You want your gun to do something special? Call a tech. You want to make something that doesn't exist yet? Call a tech.
P for violence.
And the tech's main abilities center around those unique things. You're able to, jury rig new equipment, or specialize in inventing new equipment, upgrading new equipment, or even augmenting weapons. And, just have a bit of fun in creating all sorts of new cybernetic methods, even helping install new cybernetics in your buddies. But speaking of installing cyberware, we have the medtech, the unsanctioned street doctors and cyberware medics patching up meat and metal alike. They're effectively your clerics. Their whole thing is healing and providing support for the team, as well as helping with, minorly helping with both biological problems as well as mechanical problems. They can go through a few different things. What am I looking for? There we go. For the most part, they end up specializing in, making new medicines, performing surgery, helping repair or modify broken tech. Some kind of fun stuff.
But unlike the techs, they can only, the
Yeah,
personnel.
they're not the inventors. They're like the people that are going to install the stuff. They're the ones that are going to be chopping off your arm to give you a cybernetic one, not building the arm.
It sounds like it would be painful.
Well, it depends on how good a medtech you are.
Going to definitely need anesthetic. What?
All right.
Anyways, continue.
I know I got a million. I've got my tabs open here to try and navigate these menus a little bit. There we go. All right. We have the media role. These are reporters, media stars, social influencers, risking it all for the truth or glory.
Hmm.
Their whole shtick is basically they are detectives and gossipers all in the same role. They are specifically going out trying to find out, the next big scoop, the next big story, and then spread that out and maybe add their own little panache to the story to help, push the media in their own direction.
So what people are doing now?
Absolutely. But with the nice added bonus that you get to decide the role as opposed to anyone else.
Ooh.
We then have the executive.
Quick question. How do we assign our roles?
Basically, the
Everything.
roles, yeah, the sheet, you'll quite literally type them in, and then based on what your role is what kind of role power you get.
Gotcha.
And the roles all act in the same way that D&D classes do. And in fact, you can actually start like as we level up, you can gain more roles and multi-class.
Well, I'm assuming this is more or less considered a one-off uh, type thing.
As of now, it is, but a part of why we're going through, actual character creation is I'm hoping to get a hang of this system, and we'll go through our one-off adventure to get us, accustomed to things, and
Yep.
then kind of go and have a little bit of fun running our own missions in Night City.
All right.
But for the most part, the exec, you have the exec role. These are your corporate power brokers and business raiders fighting to restore the rule of the megacorp. Yes, these are effectively the, minor, the lower management of a lot of the mega corporations that now rule and plunder the world. And they're taking to the streets to help, hire on mercenaries to do the dirty work so they don't have to.
Whaling Yutani. Got it.
Mm-hmm. For the most part, playing as the exec basically means that you get a nice one-up over everyone else in terms of having some better starting equipment, having some better weaponry, having more money at your disposal. The kind of thing you'd expect being, in the higher up.
Yeah, but we're not. It's not like the characters like that high up. They're just the
It's not like
middleman.
what?
I said it's not like they're that high up. They're at best they're like the middleman.
True, but the goal of every exec is to become the higher. So
Fair enough.
most execs aren't trying to get too much into the dirt. They want to rise. Then you have the lawmen, your maximum law enforcers patrolling the mean streets and barbarian warrior highways beyond. Quite literally, the cops.
Hmm.
As a as an officer of the law, your whole main thing is trying to protect the law as well as protecting the people in harm's way. So you kind of get some extra stat buffs and some extra equipment that most people don't get because you're on the force, you're helping. But most of us will, just as creating starting characters, we are all starting off at rank 4 for our characters. So we're kind of middle ground.
So we're middle ground?
Basically, because the leveling system is from 1 to 10.
Gotcha.
So you're quite literally right in the middle there with your character.
Well, about middle.
Yeah, just about. Oh my god. There we go. Then you have your fixers, deal makers, organizers, and information brokers in the post-war midnight markets of the street. These are the guys finding jobs for you. These are the guys who are going to find items you're looking for. These are the middlemen. They have the connections to get you what you want, and they have the connections to get what they want using you. And for the most part, their whole thing is quite literally just you have your extended contact, you have reach out in the system, you know how to haggle, you know how to make deals. It's sort of similar charisma character, but not with the people, but more with the underground kind of situation. And last but not least, we have the nomads. Transport experts, ultimate road warriors, pirates, and smugglers who keep the world connected. The nomads are the guys that rule the highways in between the towns. They're very commonly, have some sort of vehicle as they've lived their whole life out on the highways and the roads. And they almost always have their extended family that they can rely on and have their back. But as a nomad, your main bread and butter is your car. That is your baby, that is your child, and that is what you will get and personally modify.
Alright, I already know which ones I'm debating between. Do we have to roll for which role we get, or
No.
how's that go?
No. You absolutely just get to choose. So you have your rocker boy, solo, netrunners, techs, medtechs, medias. I'll actually go ahead and copy paste that into our little chat so we've got everybody. Oh.
So, Blood Archer's gonna be a solo.
So, Blood Archer is being a solo, so what are we currently thinking, guys?
I'll be a fixer.
Alright, so we got a solo, a fixer. I'm thinking about going.
Let me get a retweet.
I'm thinking about either going lawman or nomad.
You noticed, but I changed my name to Ripper. I've been thinking about this for a while.
You are more than welcome to give all the thought you want. Right now, we
Yeah,
just got
ever
to get our
since you-
rolls down.
Ever since you put it as an idea, I was like, all right, if we're gonna do this and not do the gladiator role, the fight arena, I was like, all right, how can I make this work? Because I'm not usually a huge fan of like futuristic shit. Movie wise, yes. Playing games, it's just I'm not too familiar with it as of yet.
I don't think any of us are. The only futuristic game I've played is Starfinder.
For me, it was Cyberpunk. God, that game sucked at launch, and the Metro series.
Well, that is one of the great things about Cyberpunk, where it is very much sci-fi light.
Mm-hmm.
As long as my character doesn't glitch to the floor, we'll be fine.
I don't think that's
Just
gonna
don't roll.
happen.
Just don't roll a nat one. We should be good.
I'm gonna roll 1d20 real quick just to see if that actually happens. Okay, we're good.
Well, that's not actually how you do it, because this game, you only need a D6 and a D10 for the
I know, I'm just making a joke.
game. All right. So
Let's see, do I go lawman or do I go nomad?
Name yourself Abraham Lincoln the Third.
wouldn't it be like the 17th at this point?
Part of me wants to
True.
go for armored individual, but we already have that with the solo. So
Solo is not. Solo just means they're mercenaries. These are the guys that are best at combat. Does not mean they're well armed. Does not mean they have the good armor. This means they're probably one of the better shooters.
right.
Beep boop beep.
You put it in roll, right?
I put all of the in the Roll20 chat. I've got all the little.
No, I put it as my roll, right? For the edit.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yes. On your character.
So how do I do that? Go to character sheet. Character sheet.
Yeah,
and
you have to click
then-
edit. It's weird.
Yes.
I'm
At the
trying to
very
look.
top of your sheet, you'll see there's initiative and then there's HP. Just below HP, there's a button that says edit, and that's what you'll click first.
Roll. So solo life path.
Yeah. Just be solo. Solo life path is a different thing.
Okay,
Alright.
no problem.
I'm going to go for.
This looks pretty dope for a sheet, though. I'll give you that.
Oh yeah, it looks amazing. So, does anyone want to do the medical or no?
You could name yourself Strax, and you could be a nurse.
I do have a nurse character I've been wanting to play for a while, but at the same time, I kind of
Only people that know D&D would actually know what I'm talking about.
I vaguely know, but it's been a while.
He's a psychotic potato, a Centauran.
I think I'm gonna go for a med tech because I think we're gonna need someone to heal. Someone's gotta keep our asses alive.
Or we can just go to a med kit. Or a med dude.
Why go through all the hassle?
Because we don't need, technically, everyone to be a certain class.
Fair enough.
This is a real world.
Fair enough. Then I'll just go with my original, and I'll just go for a lawman. I'm a police officer.
Losing my mind. Where?
What's the role ability for a lawman?
I am currently working on that. So we've got Ripper here was the first one I got down.
I was able to just find mine online, so if you look it up, you might be able to find it.
Sure.
I'm covered.
So it's Cyberpunk Red, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
I looked up Fixer Cyberpunk Red, and I found my ability and everything.
Yep.
Did you just put that in my chat, Gianni?
Yes, I
Okay,
have.
you scared the shit out of me. I'm a little too drunk. So the first thing I put Cyberpunk Red solo roll ability, and it says roll hired assassins, bodyguards, killer. I'm guessing that's what the roll ability is.
That's the description. I mean, if you
I'm
want to
trying
save
to
yourself
find-
the trouble, I did literally post it onto your sheet here, and you can look through that of what it is.
Okay, combat awareness. Okay,
Yes.
I'll look
It
it
is.
up.
It is a little long, unfortunately, but
All right,
effectively,
cool. Cyberpunk
all.
combat awareness.
Did I actually forget a chunk of that. I did. I'm stupid.
Why is it on Reddit? Okay.
I mean, a lot of things are on Reddit.
No, I'm just not a huge fan of Reddit, but in this case, it's good.
Same.
Damage deflection. Got that. Got that.
Okay, so I got something called
Got
backup.
weakness.
Which makes sense since I'm an officer.
Yeah.
Too bad I can't copy and paste it from Reddit.
Well, I am, for those who need it, I'm currently working on the copy and pasting.
Alright.
So for
So damage deflection only works in combat. Okay, no problem.
My
Well,
character's name
most
will
technical.
be Jackie.
uh, let me run through our solo real quick.
Yep.
You have effectively 4. Oh, I'm actually over.
Fumble recovery. So recover from mishaps by taking a time with every shot. For 4 points, you ignore critical failures. 1 second, you roll with attack in. These rolls are treated as a 1, however. Initiative reaction, your reflexes are trained to respond instantly without thinking at the start of a firefight. Each point adds a +1 to initiative rolls made. There's an attack, trying to precisely aim attacks, giving great accuracy. Okay. And then spot
So
weakness. I'm
the
just
way
making
your
your
thing
job
works,
easier to like read
you
this up.
you've got those 4 abilities that at the either at the start of your day, just before combat, or as an action, you will move points into each of those perks. So say you want to go all around, you can put 1 point into all of those perks based on your rank of your character. You have 4 perks, you are currently rank 4. I don't know, I didn't tell you guys where to put rank 4 on your sheet, did I?
No.
6, I'm guessing.
Where?
Where? I actually can't remember where I was.
PC. Oh wow. I can switch myself to NPC. That's cool.
Don't do that.
Thing.
You may.
Obviously, I'm not going to do that. I'm just like I'm toying around with this interface so I can learn it, so it's easier to understand. So that Johnny doesn't have to hold my hand through everything.
I think we're all going to need hand holding, to be fair.
Yeah,
It's a little bit.
but if I learn this, then I could also give this as an option to my guys if they ever want to try this.
Well, that's why I'm
Oh,
also making
I'm-
the recording as well. So that'll
Yeah,
probably
exactly.
help.
A couple of them been watching, and despite sometimes it not being the best visuals, like it comes off as like lower quality videos, it's very informative in our bullshit antics.
Yeah.
I see what I did wrong. I had misread something before. There's not a space specifically for putting your rank, but just go ahead and put rank next to your role. Like, solo 4, lawman 4,
Got it.
so on and so
All
forth.
right, solo 4, got it, no problem. And rank is equivalent to levels, I'm assuming.
Yes, and a lot of your abilities will relate to how many ranks you have in a particular skill. So,
Mhm.
or in a particular class. So, for
Oh, hey.
we have our lawman.
Yep.
Do, do, do.
I think I
Banana phone.
actually got a photo for this one. Let me see if I can find them real quick.
Excuse me.
No.
I'm gonna steal Jackie's sheet real quick here.
Yep. Not touching. Hands are in the air.
Hands up, lawman.
I wouldn't be surprised if my character has been shot at by crooks and whatnot.
Pretty sure you've been shot up by everybody.
Oh, I've been trying. Well, actually, I don't know yet because we haven't figured across the life path yet.
Okay, so now I'm reading this properly.
Oh shit! I can call for help.
Yep, backup is quite literally you call for backup, and as you level up, you get better backup. So in this case, you have backup at rank 3 to 4.
Yep.
So I will just go ahead and post those specific fellows. Oops, shit. Come on, sheet, work with me here. There we go.
Ooh. Okay, so roll 1d6 for how many rounds backup arrives on scene. That's actually pretty neat.
Yep, and your backup will have, let's see, admittedly, let me see, combat number, a skill used for both offense and defense. Numbers combines both stat and skill for them. So you'll add a d10 roll to this value whenever attacking with their weapons. The stopping power of their armor, which is a 7. They have 25 HP and can move 5 squares.
That
So you've
my
got the
computer decided to crash.
I'll figure something out in terms of photo. I won't
Yeah,
grab
believe you
one
me,
later.
no rush to get that stuff done. So, Eternity, you said you were doing Fixer. Did you manage to hunt down your roll ability and everything?
I found a website that said it was one thing and a website that said it was another, so hit me up with what it actually is.
All right. Well,
Is
it
it
looks like you got
operator? Is it operator or street view?
it's operator.
Okay.
Play there. Oh, sorry.
So I can go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead and post the rules.
Yep. Post that in there. And don't forget to change where your roll ability is there. And you are currently rank 4. We will grab all of these. Now we can
Let's see.
pop
I'm gonna
that
need to
away.
grab that later. So I'm gonna have to roll on that later. But we'll cross that bridge when
There
we
you
get
go.
to it.
So, get things on the black market. Contacts represent folks you can reach out to for sources of goods. Your reach is the highest price category of items that you can always source. Haggle is your ability to strike a deal, and it says the statistics for rolling that, and grease represents your ability to blend into many cultures on and off the street, to know language, social codes, status marks, etc. And then I'll even put 4. There we go. It'll be a little easier to discern all that. But there you go. That's on your sheet now. And Luke Bell. Have you decided what role you're going for?
As I said, can I get a retweet?
Media, gotcha.
So we got ourselves an officer, a media, a solo, and a fixer.
And a JD.
JD, and then if we can manage to get Kevin in here, we'll have a Kevin.
And maybe a Kevin.
Hopefully,
Just maybe.
Hi, Kevin.
he's not here.
I know. Because every time, because his name is Kevin in this second campaign, I'm just like, hi, Kevin.
You sound like you're at an AA meeting.
I mean, I have drank like half my weight in alcohol today, so maybe.
All right. So, media role ability is credibility.
That's bullshit. He's not credible for nothing. I don't trust him like I don't trust the stick.
No, I'm as credible because I just post people that are dead hanging in trees. Or
No,
did
this
no one get that
guy,
reference when I put that name?
No, I think we
You
got that.
motherfucker.
Silver Pirate, Eternity. I wish y'all had been in the chat this morning. Me, Johnny, and Nick were playing fucking Elden Ring, and I'm sober. And the amount of aneurysms and fuckery my brain was trying to like load like a computer, y'all would have laughed. It was like 404 error, CJ Alexander not found.
That was fine.
It could be
As
worse.
a mediator, you have quite a bit of stuff here.
Oh god.
Is that a
Speaking
good thing?
of-
Is that a bad thing? Hey, I got a 10.
Crow, me and you, I think our characters are gonna be friends.
Possibly.
Alright, that has a rank 3 and 4. Yeah. Media gets a lot of shit here to reference. There we go.
I mean, they are basically the bard of the group, so I'm not surprised.
No,
Oh,
I'm
no, no.
not.
No,
The Bard
I'm
is a
the
lot closer to
intelligent.
the.
they're the live streamer of the group.
Fair enough. Hey!
It's what I do, man.
Alright. So, now that we have that decided, now is where the little bit of the fun part begins with
Yep.
figuring out our life paths. Let me pull up the correct tab here. The personals. So, the first thing that we're going to do, we're going to pop onto our character sheet here. Now that we've got our roll ability all plugged in, we can go ahead and close that just to minimize it for now.
Mm-hmm.
And we can scroll all the way down towards the bottom here to where it says the life path section. And right where, well, just to the right of where it says life path, there's your edit button. We're going to click that.
These fucking dogs.
Ooh. Wow.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
there's a lot of stuff here.
Oh, yes. And we're going to go through all of those piece by piece, starting with our cultural origins.
Where's the thing? Where's the
Where's
stat
the
block?
stat block?
Yeah, I'm assuming there's a stat block. I don't see it.
Well, it's not stats. They're just little. When you click the edit button, you type.
There are
You have.
There are background details.
Yes.
No,
These don't.
no, I'm talking about on the life path thing.
Oh.
He
Because
just keeps
the light.
passing it. It's a little bit more up than on the south end.
Yeah, it should be just above where anything like friends, tragic lovers, enemies, and just after your gear, cash, weapons.
Okay.
Once you find the section that says life path, you go over to the right where it says edit and click on that.
No. I got to where it says life path and stuff. I'm just asking where in the journal is the where you roll for.
Oh, well, life path is going to decide your character.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of your rolling stuff is up at the top, that where it literally says statistics. We're not worried about that part yet. We do that after.
No, not that. Never mind. I'll figure it. We'll figure this out.
Okay.
Oh, personality.
Let's get started.
Ooh, I'm a fucking idiot.
We start with our cultural origins section here. So, cultural origins is quite literally, what culture you're from. And that can quite literally range from anywhere. Well, yeah, just about anywhere in the world. But we do have our little stat block here, or the table. That's what I wanted to say. If you guys just want to pick, whoever you're from, like wherever you want to be from, you can, or you can go ahead and roll a d10, and we can see where you land on this table.
I'm gonna see where I'm from. I'm gonna try to do
We'll
complete
see how I
rolls.
feel about it and then decide.
I rolled a
Okay.
6.
Okay.
I am sub-Saharan African
Yes.
in terms of cultural region.
Yes. Sub-Saharan is your Arabia, Egypt, places like that.
This makes my second Middle Eastern character.
Pacific Islander. Sure.
Nice. So, as a part of your cultural origin, we will also gain a language from it. So, first of all, right in cultural origins, Sub-Saharan African,
Yep.
Oceania, Pacific Islander, and then from those lists, which you two can see, I assume.
Yep.
You can choose one of those as your sort of bonus language to have.
As our bonus language?
Yes, everyone knows what is effectively common, which is street slang, but then you will also have this language, which is where you're culturally from.
And I get to choose two because I'm a fixer.
I believe so, yes.
Where do we put our languages? Just next to our cultural origins thing, or is that a different
I'm
place?
assuming that's where we put it.
No, that languages is actually a skill you have.
Yep.
So
I'm going to grab. What am I going to grab?
So you will scroll up to, I believe it is your skills. You will go to education.
Yep.
You will click edit, and that should allow you to add a language. You will be rank 4 in that language.
I'm going to grab Arabic.
Right? And then for Crow, you, my good friend, are East Asian.
So, wow. We have a very diverse party.
So far, we still have more people to choose from.
Woo!
Alright. French and English.
Awesome. And then Blood Archer. If he is still alive.
Maybe he went to the bathroom?
Maybe. Normally he mentions it. I don't know.
Just saying, it's a possibility.
Oh, he's. Nope, never mind.
Anyway. And then Crow is currently muted, so.
Hoi! So, should I do Mandarin, Thai, or
Vietnamese.
Vietnamese?
Vietnamese.
I literally said it like 3 times earlier.
Up to you, my guy. In our current world, Mandarin would be the most spoken out of those, but.
Yeah, that would make the most sense.
That's why it was on the option of the 3 I chose.
I chose Arabic, so.
Now,
that'd be
a thing
interesting.
to remember is keep in mind these are cultural origins. These do not mean you have to literally be from there, just that you have family from there. So you could have grown up in America your whole life, and that's basically who you are.
Yeah.
So we don't all have to struggle to figure out how to do whatever accent if we don't want to.
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
don't plan
okay.
on doing like a accent for this character. So
Sure.
I was planning on him basically growing up wherever this takes place.
Yep. But do we all have
Does
everybody except Blood Archer?
everyone got their culture more or less up?
Yes, silver.
And then Crow, did you hear the explanation of how to add language?
Yeah, I'm just looking for where it is in the skills.
Oh, it's in skills.
It's under education. Yeah, it's up at skills. So go to skills. Then click over to education. Then scroll down underneath everything in skills. And in the middle there's language.
Yeah, you just have to click edit first, so that way it'll allow you to add the language. And don't forget to add you are rank 4 in that language. You are all fluent in your cultural origins language.
I know Arabic. There are so many tabs for this.
Alright. So, once you guys get your languages up there, and whenever we get a hold of Blood Archer, we will kind of backtrack a little bit. But now we get to fill in the personality tab.
Yep.
My personal opinion is we should absolutely roll for this and kind of go with it.
Yep.
You're welcome to re-roll or change it up as we go along. But for now, everybody go ahead, just roll your d10.
Let's see what I get. I got a 10. I am friendly
Okay.
and outgoing.
We have 2 people that are friendly and outgoing. And then we have Crow, who is sneaky and deceptive.
That makes way too much
No.
sense.
No
I
way.
would never be.
That just makes way too much sense. I'm sorry.
So go ahead and put that into your personality tabs. Oh,
Dress.
Archer, are you back with us? Maybe, kind of, sort of. All right, not quite yet. So,
Ooh. Kind of like that one.
so now we get to the interesting part. Now we get to choose our clothing style and hairstyle.
Yep.
So, let's see those D10 rolls.
Eight. I'm wearing gangster clothes.
And both Crow and Eternity get to wear leisure wear, comfortable agility, athleticism.
I'm wearing gangster clothes.
You're undercover.
Well, yeah, you're an undercover cop wearing gang colors.
I'm gonna keep the hair style neat and short.
You absolutely can, or if you want to have some fun, you can roll another D10 to see what else you get. Crow, for you, the baseline is long and ratty, but you can roll a D10 if you want to try it. If you want to go for something else.
Yeah, I'm not doing long and red.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
I like long already.
I'm gonna go for a neat and short, mainly because that's how my hairstyle is.
So then, wild and all over the place.
There we go. I have bedhead.
There we
I
go.
walked out in my hoodie and sweatpants, and I still have bedhead.
Mhm. So there's not a specific section for just hairstyle.
Yeah.
So under
I just
clothing
put it
style,
underneath.
you'll put. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I placed it in clothing style.
Perfect.
Afflictions.
Not afflictions, affections.
Oh, affections.
Yeah, not
Now,
affliction. I'm diseased. Ah!
Sorry, my brain flew the
It's
coop on that one.
I have to, hooked on phonics every time I read that. That's not the right. Anyway, affection. It is effectively It is an item of importance to you, but it does not have to be a specific item. It can range from, your favorite pair of shades to a tattoo of your mom. If you guys want to, we can roll a d10, or if there's something you have in mind, you can go ahead and go with it.
You
I'll
mind if
roll and see, but I might make this one up.
I might make this one up, but I'm gonna see what I get.
Okay. So
Put
for
that down
you,
for now, but that's privy to change.
Strange fingernail imprints. Implants.
implant. That effectively, I mean, they could translate as anything, as you can just automatically change the color of your fingerprints or have fancy patterns, whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome back, Blood Archer. You missed a couple of things, but we can get you caught up real quick. Crow,
Yeah.
you rolled.
And then get some ginger ale.
I think if I'm undercover, I think having your fingerprints be able to change would probably be a smart idea.
It's not fingerprints, it's your fingernails.
Fair.
Yeah.
Are you a guy or a girl?
You can do it either way. Doesn't matter.
I'm thinking about
Don't
doing.
judge in this group.
I'm thinking about playing a dude, but I might change it depending on
All right.
arc I find.
Crow, you rolled ritual scars, so you can do with that what you want.
I'm gonna
Wait, what?
ritual scars.
Ritual scars.
I'm gonna go for tattoos.
And then at some point down the line, you guys can choose more specific details about what exactly that means. Or if you want to go with something else, or just create your own thing. But it is effectively, this is the thing you'll never leave home without. This is going to be something, someone talks about you, that, that's the dude with the tattoos. Oh, that's the dude with the shades. Oh, that's the dude with the fingerless gloves. I don't know why fingerless gloves is on this list, but other than it's a punk thing to have.
I get tattoos and stuff, but fingerless gloves?
No, it's because it's so rare, because it's really stupid as fuck.
Fair enough.
I really hope to God that Crow somehow rolls honor as what he values most.
I'm sneaky and deceptive, but honor is important.
Honor.
Well, it could be his own version of honor, so.
Well, before we move on, let's get Blood Archer caught up real quick here.
Yep.
So, I'm not sure when you ran off to the restroom, but we have started building the personality of our characters.
About 10 minutes
if you want
ago.
to go ahead, hop onto your character sheet, scroll down to the little category that says Life Path, and click Edit to the right of that.
Life path. Aha. Okay.
Now roll a d10.
Roll a d10.
You're
You're East Asian right there with. So the first thing we were deciding is cultural origins. If you want to, you can just go with whatever cultural origin you want, but I'm having everyone kind of explore the roles a little bit. So for the roll of 9, you got East Asian.
And that doesn't mean.
Is there any options that are European?
Yeah, there are. That doesn't mean you have to be from East Asia. You could be American. Your family's from there.
Yeah.
It's your heritage. And both Western and Eastern European are options on the chart if you'd rather go with that.
That'll be under cultural origins, right?
Yep.
Yes.
All right, so Eastern European.
Yep, that works.
Either
Okay.
Eastern or Western, whichever one you're. Where did you have in mind?
Well, tell them the reasoning behind cultural origin, since it actually gives a bonus.
You want to come from Central Italy, like Eastern Italy.
So Italy is going to be more Western European.
Yeah.
Because
Western European.
yes. The main thing about your cultural origins is your heritage, as well as it is the bonus language you will speak. So for Western European, Italian is on there, but you also have Dutch, English, French, German, Norwegian, Portuguese, and Spanish.
If you could put that in the chat, if you could put those languages in the chat, and I'll just copy and paste that to my cultural origins for languages.
No, you choose
one.
Oh, just Italian then.
Perfect. So we're going to step away from Life Path real quick, and we're going to scroll all the way back up to where your skills section is.
But I don't put Italian in the cultural origins.
Yeah, I thought that too, but no.
You'll put the Western European in there, and then the language you speak will be up at the top here in your skills.
By the way, I speak Arabic.
Where?
Mm-hmm.
Skills. There we go.
Skills. You will click the edit button in the corner, and then you'll click the education tab.
Oh, English is boring, and I want at least one of us to share a language.
All right.
I'll grab Italian.
Education.
What? You didn't grab it.
When you scroll down a little bit where it says language, and if you hit that edit button in the top right, it should let you add language. And you are rank 4 in Italian. I guess rank 4 is
add language?
Yes, add language.
Because there's language, and then underneath it said edit. So skill name is just what, Italian?
Yes.
Yeah, skill name would be Italian.
And level 4.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right,
Which, now that I'm thinking about it, level 4 would not be fluent. It means you're, like, just barely conversational.
you can in real life.
Yeah, basically. You could probably have a conversation in Italian, but you might trip up on some of your words, and people are going to tell it's not your first language.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I haven't really fully spoken in Italian in real life, like fluently, since I was a teenager.
Yeah. So we're going to scroll on back down to Life Path, and this time we're going to fill in your personality.
Right,
so,
cool.
Much like before, we're going to go ahead and roll a d10 to see what you get on the chart, but if you want to change that up, you're more than welcome to. This could not have been more perfect.
Moody, rash, and headstrong.
Put that in chat, please.
This did.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Hold on. Do we tell them what we all are?
I'm
absolutely.
I'm friendly and outgoing, as well as Crow.
There's 2 friendly and outgoing. I'm not friendly and outgoing. The hell you mean?
Oh, right.
Yeah, our media man, he's the sneaky and deceptive one.
Got that there.
Oh yeah, it's Eternity I'm thinking of. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, the fixer and our lawmen are the nice, friendly people.
On the surface.
Personality-wise.
Surface on the surface.
All
You
right.
can do some fucked up shit and still be nice. I've seen how to do it.
Oh yeah.
Next, we are going to roll for your clothing style. So go ahead and roll me. Well, we're going to do it a little differently. Go ahead and roll me 2 d10s.
I think that's how you're supposed to do it. I'm pretty sure the chart you're meant to. Yeah. Roll 1d10 or choose 1 for each column. So you're supposed to roll twice.
Ah.
Yeah, I just forgot about that part.
All right.
All right. So your clothing is urban flash. flashy technological streetwear. And your hairstyle is striped.
That's gonna.
Chat, please. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm
I
just.
was never
I'm really drunk.
Wait, there was a hairstyle thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I didn't know
you
that
changed. Yeah,
You
did, 'cause
kept-
you changed yours.
You kept long and ratty. I thought.
Oh,
For,
yeah.
it's for the clothes, and then
I got confused in that situation, that's all.
If you want to re-roll for it, you can.
Oh, I don't mind my hair being neat and short. I had picked that one myself.
I had the genetics to be able to have striped hair.
Yeah, well, that's the great thing about Cyberpunk is, depending on a lot of things, you can even get cybernetic implants into your head, so you can just change your hair color whenever you want.
Yep.
That's cool.
I feel like that would
I
be
could be
very
like, I could be
hot.
like I could be like Nymphadora from Harry Potter, who her hair changes with her emotion.
If
That
you
was
want to,
practical clothing, right?
No, you
You were
were
leisure wear.
Yeah. We were both leisure wear.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm the only one that
On
looks
our
like he
roll.
just came out of a fucking gang.
Yes, you have gang. Gang colors doesn't specifically mean like quote unquote gangster clothes.
Yeah.
It's mostly street clothes, but in your color of choice. You know, thinks blood in the Crips. Yeah.
Yeah, I get you.
Oh no, if we gotta go into the cyberpunk world, I'll go hard with some of the ideas, like some clowns and such.
Oh yeah. Cyberpunk is style over substance.
Hmm
100% your look. You refine that as much as you want, or you cash out as much as you want. If you want to walk out in your fucking underwear and a tank top, people will judge you, but you don't have to care.
Yeah. I also have tattoos.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Affections next. So roll another d10.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a d10. And your affection is, this is an item you never leave home without. It
Two
is almost
D10s
like
or
a
one D10.
1d10.
1d10.
All right, cool. Got a 6.
You got a
Before
tongue or other piercing?
What?
Basically, you got a
Affect-
tongue piercing or ear piercings or a piercing of some kind.
Okay. I'm like,
Now, this is something where I'm not strict at all. This is, like I said, something you never leave home without, something that's important to you, and something that's usually on your person. A pair of sunglasses. Um, Crow got ritual scars, tattoos, a particular piece of clothing you wear, like fingerless gloves. If you want to stick with piercings, you go right on
Hey,
ahead
don't
and
let
do that.
people know that very easily,
yeah,
okay?
I'm gonna do that. I'm putting tongue piercings and eyebrow piercings because I actually had an eyebrow piercing a long time ago.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Give as much detail as we go down through these. Think about how you want to sort of expand on these things, especially
I
with
think
your
my
clothing and
tattoo.
style.
I think I have 3 tattoos. One of a dragon, one of my unit that I'm a part of, and something. If we go into the whole family thing, I'll have something of like my family or a lover, etc.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
So next up, we get to decide
Two
the
d10.
things you value most and how you tend to feel about most people. So
Yep.
everybody roll your 2d10. That number one is so perfect.
See, I care about friendship, and people are obstacles.
He destroyed a big
Well, I am not going with that second option. I am going to go with the friendship, though.
Yeah, I would say maybe re-roll that one. All right, for our
Can I?
buddy Ripper here, that is fucking hysterical and horrifying. Oh my god.
All right, I'm gonna roll that.
Oh, I got the same.
Let's let's see. I stay
What's mine?
neutral with
75.
people. Okay, that makes a lot
You
of
care
sense.
most about love, and people are. Wait, no, you got a
People are
7 and a
tools.
5. People are tools. Use them for your own goals. Then
So it's
discard.
love, and then how I feel about people is people are wow.
You're you're, you're Dexter.
Fine. I'm fine with that. My name is literally Ripper.
So what does a 69 give me?
Or Soldier
6
666.
gives you vengeance, is what you most care about, and the 9 gives you for how you feel about people. Wipe them all out and let the cockroaches take over.
Alright, Flashpoint Batman.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's a good thing I changed
Certainly
mine,
accurate.
dude. It's a good thing I changed mine. The original one I got was people are obstacles to be destroyed if they cross me.
Yeah, that doesn't necessarily fit with loving friendship, but that's why the
Yeah,
chart's
that's
not
what.
perfect.
That's why I changed it. I rolled a 2, so I stayed neutral towards people.
I value money most, and no one is trustworthy. Don't depend on anyone.
So yeah, I'm more or less neutral to everyone.
I'm friendly, but deep inside, I'm really paranoid.
Can you post that, please? The feelings about
She's a
people.
serial killer named Ripper.
Yeah, your feelings of people.
Please,
Here are your feelings.
Rossi.
Oh, there you
See, I
go.
told you guys this would be fun.
These numbers are way more meaningful than, what we're accustomed to.
I mean,
know.
we really don't roll for our characters that often, so it's kind of.
It's actually nice to see, how instead of us figuring out every little
Okay.
detail, what's the roll of the die. Next is most valued person and most valued possession.
Yeah.
Yes, for
Yep.
most valued person, we're going to go ahead and roll a d10.
Yep. I rolled a 7.
Oh my god. You motherfuckers.
Got 5s. I don't know what that means.
Yourself. Yourself.
And then let's go for most valued possession.
We gotta finish laughing about
Yeah.
this.
Slow down.
Sorry.
Okay,
Let's
so
keep my
I
roll.
care. I value most my teacher or mentor.
Uh-huh.
You're an anime character?
Yeah, I care most about a parent.
Oh.
Doesn't have to be your parent. You can care about Crow's parents.
I think.
No, that's already out of the question.
I know, but it's just hilarious to think of that as a concept.
I just love the fact that Crow is rolling the most awful person in the world.
I mean, to be fair, so am I.
I am making like the
No, but
nicest
you
person
value
in the world.
something.
But no, here's the problem, Lorelai. You're a solo. You're a man for hire. You're literally the dude. Someone walks up to you. Hey, I'll give you $50 if you go murder my sister.
But I love. Do you value most
No.
love? But I also use people as tools. Like, what the
Who is
fuck?
a member of the fucking media?
No, but just think
Yeah,
about that. Look how opposite that
No,
is.
stop.
I
No.
value love, but I also treat people like tools. Like, what the fuck?
No, we get that. But look at my feelings about people.
Wipe them
And
all out.
look at what I do.
Wipe them all like
I cause a stir in the media.
He is an.
fucking.
My
As of right
name
now, he's
is
basically.
fucking thick.
No, you would give a
He's-
baby a grenade and say, "Have fun." Like what?
He's planning to be effectively like a social media influencer, an Instagram model.
Oh
Some shit
no,
like that.
this is gonna
Bro, what
go.
is he gonna be?
I'm
Is he
here-
gonna be that
no, I'm Bruce.
that
no,
TV
I'm Bruce
personality
Almighty.
from the DM Devil May Cry reboot?
Yes. The Devil May Cry reboot. Bruce
That
Almighty.
boss that's literally on. Yeah, bro, that was so great. Man.
Anything that causes the media to go in a riot.
Oh no!
That's me.
All right.
So you're Channel 7 News, got it.
I already made that
Yeah.
joke.
All right. Most valued possession.
I rolled a
Yes,
9.
everyone. You rolled a 9. Don't
A
tell him.
toy.
Yet. I
Alright.
just said don't tell him.
I was already halfway through saying it.
I didn't even hear it anyway.
All right, good.
So, guys, there's a little description. There's a little example thing here that I want to read to you guys about this because it's funny as fuck.
Okay.
Yes, the mighty bozo, ripper offer of arms, carries their favorite teddy bear everywhere. Are
That's
you
what I
making
got.
fun? Are you making fun of the mighty bozo, ripper offer of arms?
Wait, so is it like Roadhog, how he has that secret stuffed animal?
Basically, yes. And you rolled 9, which is a toy. Your
I
favorite
rolled-
toy.
I rolled a 7, which is a musical instrument.
My most valued possession? A weapon.
Can I make the toy whatever I want?
Yes, it can
Apparently,
be anything.
I'm carrying a musical
Noise.
instrument.
A letter for Crow.
So we can make that. I can make that an instrument. Literally anything.
I made mine a battery-powered toy robot.
I'm gonna make
Awesome.
mine a. I'm gonna make mine a harmonica.
I have my favorite 9mm handgun.
A fucking harmonica, I'm dead.
My most valued
What?
possession is my favorite 9mm handgun.
I actually, in real life,
Ebony and Ivory, my favorite people. What?
I in real life actually, I loved my harmonica before I lost it in broke.
That sucks.
All right.
Oh yeah, I see the mighty bozo thing. Ripper offer.
Bozo.
Ripper offer of arms. It's fucking
That,
great.
bro, that
line.
sounds like something out of Borderlands that Tiny Tina would come up with.
I know.
All right,
Mhm.
your background time.
Background.
So now we get to some fun parts. Now we get to learn how you grew up. So everybody, let's see those D10 rolls.
Original
1 or 2?
background.
Is it 2 D10s?
Just one, just one.
Just one.
I will let you know if we're doing
Alright,
two.
cool.
I rolled a 10. What did I get? Edge runners.
So starting from the top, Crow, you got Nomad Pack.
Oh,
No.
Oh,
what are you buying?
wait. He got Nomad Pack. He's got ritual scars. Hates everyone. Are you literally the Legion from Fallout?
No, I'm much different now. you don't know me. I already have my thoughts.
I know, just making a reference.
So Crow, there's your description there.
I am a edge runner, or my background was an edge runner.
Which is effectively what you guys are now. Mercenaries, people for hire, that sort of thing. You got to enjoy the glory of gourmet kibble.
Yes, I had to eat kibble as a kid.
Uh-huh. Here's one that's kind of fun for me. So Lorelei, you got corporate technicians. The middle class with comfortable Knapp's or Beaverville suburban home.
He's
Minivan.
he's the
corporate
edgelord
run.
who grew up in the suburbs.
Oh, shit. I'm the dude from Elden Ring. God damn it.
Oh god.
There's yours, Lorelei. Corporate
My
technician.
suffered
That's
past.
your family
Yeah, I
background.
posted mine.
My mom never stocked our refrigerator with gushers, and now I'm a mercenary
So I
for
basically
hire.
grew up on the streets.
I gotta have my Hot Pockets.
I effectively either grew up on the street and basically had to run from town, yet I law officer.
Damn,
Alrighty.
these rolls are hilarious.
I know.
Okay, think about this, Tim. You have it basically. You saw all the crime and you wanted to stop it.
Yeah, I'm not saying that that's a bad thing.
I'm part of the
I kind of-
Reclaimers.
Yep. Started out on the road and moved.
I literally
you were
have white
pioneer.
privilege and said one day I'm gonna fuck shit up. That's funny.
Yeah.
Oh god.
hysterical.
You had
Oh,
white
God.
Told you.
privilege, and you basically said, "I'm gonna fuck shit up."
Told you
Mr.
guys this shit was gonna be
Rogers.
funny.
Mr. Rogers with a shotgun. All right.
Childhood
Alright,
environment.
Childhood environment.
Let's get our 1d10 going.
Whee!
We both got an 8. God damn it.
Oh my god, that makes so much sense.
I rolled a 1.
makes-
I ran on the streets with no adult supervision. I was a freaking orphan.
What the
It
fuck?
makes
Well, no,
it makes 0 sense for
Well, it doesn't necessarily. It can make sense in a really twisted way.
Oh, can I hear? Can we
All right.
hear?
So
oh yeah.
let's start from the top. Eternity got 8, and so did Lorelei. In the ruins of a deserted town or city taken over by reclaimers.
Really? Where do you
Works.
find that? I need to know
Hey.
this.
Hey, you want to be my childhood friend?
Here's the problem. So he grew up with corpo technicians, and here's the way I can think of this going. Your family and like a bunch of other people helped found this town.
Yeah.
Then his family moved in with a bunch of
And
corporate
took over.
supporters and took over.
Mm-hmm.
Amazon warehoused the fuck out of your hard work.
Is it a deserted town or city taken over by reclaimers? That's what it is?
Yeah, you came and
Yeah.
destroyed my city.
Got it. Now I know where to look. God, that's stupid.
So I basically ran on the street with no supervision.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't mean you're an orphan.
Yeah,
Oh my.
I was just a bit of a wild child.
Crow, you spent your early childhood in a safe corp zone walled off from the rest of the city.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
You can happily re-roll.
3. In
No
a
man.
backpack moving from place to place.
Okay.
I mean, it would explain why you got your connections and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, I literally just got that a second ago, so it works.
Yeah.
Yep.
Family
There you go.
crisis.
Me and Blood
Yeah, but-
Archer definitely knew each other when we were growing up, though.
Probably.
Oh yeah. All right, boys. Let's see some D10s. Let's see what happened in your family.
Let's see, 10.
Your family's imprisoned. You alone escaped. What the fuck?
I
Oh my
inherited a
God.
family debt.
That you must honor before moving on with your
Oh,
life.
fuck.
I am. Wow.
Hey, guys, my most valued person is a parent. Hey, guys, guess what? My family was killed and I'm the only survivor.
Anime
I knew that
protagonist.
I was gonna get that.
Anime protagonist in a nutshell.
Mwah. I knew it. I knew I was gonna get it.
So, how did
Life
Blood
goals.
Archer's family kill my family? And they got
There we go.
arrested for it.
No, I'm starting to look at it now. I got it. Now life path wrap up.
Yep.
God. My family's in prison and I'm the only one that got away. What the Okay, Corvo Atano.
Yeah.
No. Your family murdered my family and got arrested for it.
No, what I rolled was your family's in prison, you alone escaped.
I know, exactly. Your family's in prison and my whole family was killed. And your family moved into the city we founded.
Bullshit.
This is getting interesting.
This is dark, bro.
Where is
All
that
right.
life? Personality, life path.
Life goals is under the wrap up.
Life goals actually comes up a little later. Next, we get to go to the
Oh,
sections
I need
below it.
to
Ah,
copy and
friends.
paste that.
For
6.
friends.
Oh,
Ooh.
the family crisis.
Yeah.
Hang on.
So what am I looking for? Friends? Probably.
Oh, I already grabbed a family crisis though.
Okay.
Yeah. No, life goals hasn't come up yet.
There's
That's the one we're
family was
skipping.
killed. Only survivor. Yeah, life goals is the very last thing we will end up rolling for.
Got it.
Your family was killed and you're the only survivor. That's you, Crow.
Yes.
See, I wanted
so-
this one to begin with, so it works.
Yes. So next step is friends, enemies, and tragic love affairs. Here's the deal. These are your characters, and technically, you can roll zeros for all of these. So the way I've ruled this is, if you want to have a friend, you can have a friend. If you want to have an enemy, you can have an enemy. If you want more than that, that's when you have to rely on the dice.
I think I'm gonna go half a friend and an enemy as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll a d10 for friends.
So I'm gonna roll a d10 for
Uh,
friends.
One friend, one friend, one friend.
No. Or,
Seven.
well, one if you want.
Apparent.
So
I thought we were going
everyone,
for less ones.
So everyone got a 0 on the roll.
yes, because the way the friend system works, you roll a d10 and then subtract 7. None of you rolled above a 7, so you can choose to have a friend or no friends.
Wow.
Yeah,
to
I
name the
don't-
friend or just
That's brutal.
you don't have to name them right now, but we do have another chart to roll on of the relationship with that friend. So
I've
for
already
those of you that want,
decided.
yeah, if you want to just make a decision off the chart, you can.
Yeah,
for
I'm
those
just
of you
gonna
who
say
want
I have
friend-
one friend.
For those
no
of you that want to
friends.
roll, right. So anyone that has friends and wants to roll, let's see a d10.
Okay.
Tragic love affairs? The fuck.
2. Like a younger sibling to you.
So you have a friend that is slightly younger to you, and you've basically become family to each other.
I'm just gonna call them Sam for now, if that's okay.
And I will say this, when the one shot comes up, you guys will all be living in close proximity to each other. So if you want to hook up a thing where any of your player characters are friends or enemies, you can fill in a slot with that.
I think my character wouldn't know the party, per se, unless they have criminal records.
Well, I can think of one that probably does, but that's something you guys can cooperate with each other about.
Yeah, we'll
whether
cross that bridge when we get to it.
I'm innocent. I know what you're talking about.
So he says.
Now we're gonna go. We're going with our enemies. So much like the friends before, if you want to have an enemy or you don't want to have an enemy, so on and so forth.
I'll have an enemy. Why not?
Let's see, D10.
D10.
Of course. This time I'm gonna choose to actually
Hey,
have a
roll
fucking
the 1.
enemy. Edit.
Oh, I can have
my
up
God.
to 4. I can have 4 enemies.
Who the hell
So-
did you piss off?
Everybody.
I only
So,
have 1.
But you could have 1 or 2. Like I've given you guys the option. If you want to have at least 1, you can have 1.
I'm only going to
So
go
you-
for 1.
All right. So you have 1 enemy.
Uh,
Amazingly, Crow and Lorelei have no enemies.
Yes.
If you don't mind or no.
I don't know. What's
So you know,
a
maybe
good
not
name
having
for
enemies
you?
is actually a good thing.
I'm just
So-
gonna call him Chris for now. I'll make a better one
Oi.
later. Oh, sorry.
No, my name is Chris. I was just like, oi.
You want to be my first
So-
enemy?
Then I'll change the name. So,
So, for those of us who have enemies, you will roll 3 d10s to determine who the fuck they are, what the fuck they did, and what they have against you,
mhm.
or what they can throw at you,
Uh,
what they can use.
I'm gonna call him Mark.
Mark.
6, 10, 6.
So- one of your enemies is a person a person you work for.
Let's see.
Christopher?
Mine's...
Set the other up for a crime they didn't commit, so he set you up,
Damn. Fuck you.
and he has an entire gang of over 5 people that he can throw at you if you fuck with him.
Let's see. For me, it's an ex-friend. I was set up for a crime I didn't. One of you set up the other for a crime they did not commit.
Mm-hmm. And just themselves and one of their close friends is what they have to go up against you.
How do you edit to add that part?
On the friends section, you click edit, you'll click add, you'll click the little sort of arrow.
Oh, I see it. I see it. I see it. I see it.
I can't wait to get to reputation. That's gonna make me so much worse than what I have.
Well, I am an officer of the law, so it is potential
Doesn't mean
that
we're a good reputation.
he was set up.
So, Eternity, you get to roll the 3d10 3 more times.
Oh no.
One.
Oh, I only have to worry about 2. I only have to worry about 2 assholes coming after me.
A childhood enemy who was one of your romantic rivals that have themselves and at least 2 friends to go up against you.
Yep. I got a ex-friend. Either I or him or her got set up, and it's just themselves and a close friend.
And whenever you're ready to roll those next set of dice, my friend.
I know.
What?
I'm
For a tragic
copying-
love affair?
No, I'm still doing enemies. That was 4, 8, 5.
Now, with your enemies, you get to decide what you're going to do about them. So for Silver, you can go ahead and roll a d10 real quick.
Hold on. I was copying something real quick.
Oh yes, because we're in such a huge rush, my friend. You have to get it done right now, or
1,
else.
3, 4.
Mm-hmm.
Government official.
Oh, that's spicy.
What, the Sweet Revenge? I just roll 1d10.
I caused them a major public humiliation. Yes.
Yes!
Fuck you.
9.
You're gonna set up you're gonna take exact revenge. You're gonna set them up for a crime.
I
or
feel
other
like
transaction.
I feel like that's not the way that my character would do it. I think maybe avoid them would probably be the smartest decision.
I mean, if you'd rather go with that, that's up to you. But
That's
Alright.
that is up to you.
Nice. No.
Holy shit, I've pissed off the corporate execs too? Wow.
what
have I been up to?
Wow!
I turned down the other's offer of a job or romantic involvement. I turned someone down.
Oh!
Please make it romantic.
It is romantic.
Yes.
And 9. Oh, they have the entire powerful corporation behind them. They're like the CEO.
Okay, so someone wanted to do a merging between your company and someone else's via
Hey, guys.
romantic, and you denied them, and now they're after you.
Let's scroll back up to my feelings about people. People are untrustworthy. Don't depend on anyone.
I see why you might think that.
Where do you put Sweet Revenge at?
Just on the same. Let me double check with this.
Oh, that's making me kind of
Um,
want an enemy now.
Yeah, what's gonna happen? That's where it goes.
Where? Where is that at?
On enemies, you click your arrow where you can put what caused, what they threw at you, and then what's gonna happen.
Oh.
Ow.
Yeah, but now we get to be spicy. Your tragic love affairs.
Oh.
So
I have a romantic rival and someone I already turned down.
Yeah, his was more or less done.
No, it's not. I'm gonna still roll for more.
so as much before, if you want at least one, you can have at least one, and you can roll for higher. So let's see some D10s, boys.
Hold on.
We got 0. We got 0.
Damn it.
Yeah, that's why I give the at least one option, because it's the subtract 7 ruling makes it to where it's possible to just get nothing.
Yeah. I rolled a
Wait,
4.
it says roll 1d10 and subtract minimum 0.
Yeah.
That means I could
Well-
have a affair? Question mark?
Yeah, you Rue's letting you have one. You subtract 7 from your D10 roll.
Oh,
Yeah,
all right.
rules as written, it's very easy to have like no friends, no enemies, no love affairs.
Yeah,
All
that
right,
makes
boys.
sense.
To add a,
Let's see that
Right.
10.
I know,
All right, I
right?
put 1.
I rolled a 4.
Aw, 6.
So
I have one.
I could just make up one on the spot. But which one
for you.
would I go for in terms of tragedy?
Well, that's the great thing about rolling dice. For those of you that would love
Let's see what I get on the tragedy chart. I rolled a 6. My lover went insane, or cyber psycho.
yes.
Ooh, that sucks. I'm
So-
sorry to be for your loss.
I think I'm gonna go for that.
So, for those of you that don't know, cyber psycho or cyber psychosis is when a person implants too many cybernetics in their body, and they effectively lose all sense of empathy. This will usually coincide with insanity and blatant outbursts of emotions, including and not limited to murder. Murder.
Yep.
Wait,
So
oh,
Kate
there's-
was my tragic love affair.
Crow, why did you have to roll the most boring one?
Oh, I rolled the most boring one too.
It
So-
just didn't work out.
So yeah, my character just has a very weird and interesting story just from the roles itself.
Fuck it, I'm
so boring,
re-rolling.
I'm not
That-
gonna-
That's not happening. It didn't just work out.
Someone
right with
stop
you on that
sending me
one.
an entire
Hey.
corporation after you.
Your lover was
Your
killed
lover-
in a fight.
Okay, so I have a denied partner, an old Did my rival kill my lover?
I mean, you could say yeah.
That fits it.
There's number 4 for you.
I still have to determine what I'm going to do about my
Ah.
4.
Ah, yes. This actually fits perfectly.
I think the wrap up is what's next.
Alright, so first guy is 7. Verbally attack. Alright, so the person I worked for who set me up for a crime, I'm gonna verbally attack him.
I have some
2.
reason setting up my enemy up for a crime he did not commit.
The life
Alright.
goals section.
Or-
Avoid the scum twice. Oh, avoid. I'm trying to avoid all of the other 3.
Wow.
So
There we go.
we're finally on our wrap up, which is your life goals. So, boys, you know the role.
hmm Let's see what we get.
What
I got a
roll is it?
7.
I'm confused.
Get what's rightfully
I
yours.
rolled a 1.
Wait.
Get rid of bad reputation.
Oh wow. The
Oh, you
cop has
were-
a bad
I mean, yeah,
reputation.
someone set him up for a crime.
Yeah, someone set me
Yeah.
up for a crime, so yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Wow, my guy
Wait, what
has a
section is?
fairly interesting tale just by rolls.
Can
Holy
someone
shit!
explain? to
I'm
me-
hunting down the people responsible.
Crow, that's yours, by the way.
Gang fame or recognition?
Me is to get what's rightfully mine.
You know, why is Crow's so perfect?
Why is mine so perfect, to
Mine
be fair?
is perfect as well. What the fuck?
I'm on a crusade.
Okay,
You're on
Templar.
something.
I kind of
alright.
like the idea that my character is actually a good cop, but just has a bad rep.
Alright, so the deal with reputation is for the most part, all of you are starting out with 0 reputation, so you have nothing to input into that section as of yet. Not until we start actually doing some shit.
Well, except
Oh,
for my character
Strange,
who
I
has
have
a...
0 reputation, but I've pissed off a gang of people, a corporate, an exec.
Oh yeah, I also have a bad reputation as well, so...
Alright, wait, is there... Fixer life path? Oh, okay.
Yes, so something we could go through or could have done is all of the different roles have unique life paths they can choose instead of the basic life paths. But in my opinion, it was easier and more fun to go with just the generic life path.
Nah, I'm happy with mine.
I'm happy with mine.
Exactly. I think we're all very happy.
We get any cyberware at the start.
Not necessarily, but we're not at cyberware yet. Now we get to do our statistics, boys. Get
Yay!
to start doing our stats.
Where is statistics located?
All the
Up
way up
at
at
the
the
top.
top.
Got it.
Go all the way to your top, and below the first edit button you clicked for your role, there is another edit button for your statistics where we will add in the various numbers.
Mhm.
So there are 2 ways to do the stats, and that is the easiest way possible, which is you roll a d10, you get a set of numbers, and you plug those into the corresponding stats
Okay.
based on your particular role, whether you're the media, solo,
2,
etc.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Or
8.
we roll a d10 for every individual stat, and that gives you a particular number.
I'm good with either or.
The
One for each to try to get a decent baseline, if that's
well, here's the
possible.
thing. Here's the thing,
Yeah,
though.
what's up?
The way the part works, it is not you get 1 through 10. 1 through 10 decides what number that is. And that can range from, the lows of a 3 or the highs of an 8.
Ah.
So, in my opinion, I think rolling based on your particular role is the best option because
All
it
right,
has.
let me look.
I agree.
It's
Where is
the
that
easiest one to
located?
go through.
For solo, if you roll a 1, so say what type of solo you are, moral compass. But where's
No.
the stats?
No, we don't have that on our thing. We will assist.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know what website he's using. He might be able to see the chart.
No, he's looking through his life path for solo.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we will go down the list real quick here. I want to make sure everyone has gotten to their statistics and hit the edit button so they can enter in their numbers.
Yep, I'm here.
Yep.
All right. So, starting with Jackie.
Yep.
Did you want to go with the table roll or the individual rolls?
I'll go with the table roll.
All right, and then you are a lawman. Right. So follow after me.
Are you a woman or a guy?
Okay.
I haven't decided yet.
Oh boy.
Your.
It's that important.
We'll worry about it later.
Okay, fair enough.
This is how the rulebook has set it up for now, so not worried about picking it just yet. So with a roll of 3, you have a int of 5.
An int of 5?
Yes, which that is your intelligence.
Yep.
You have a ref of 7, which is reflexes.
Where's that?
That is your skill that decides.
Will.
It'll be below will.
Yeah, just go by what Bruce says.
3?
They're all there. 7.
7.
A ref of 7.
Then to the right of ref is your dex, which is also a 7. Dexterity tends to be the stat that defines melee weapons.
Got it.
Reflexes are for aiming guns, and dex is also right.
Gotcha. So I'm
Grab
decent
your-
at. So I'm pretty good at aiming guns.
You got some pretty good numbers here. Your tech skill is also a 7.
Okay.
Your cool skill is a 6.
Okay.
Your will is 7.
Okay.
Your luck is 5.
Yep.
Your move is 5.
Mm-hmm.
Your body is 7. And your EMP, which is empathy, is a 6.
Huh, you got a pretty good...
I got pretty good stats.
Mm-hmm.
I think the lowest I got is like a 5.
Yeah, you lucked out with your roll there. All right, next, got Ripper.
Are there modifiers or?
You guys don't have any modifiers yet.
Okay. I was just asking.
These are just your base stats for now. So
minus
Blood Archer.
20.
I have 45 HP, so that's not bad.
Blood Archer, did you want to roll individual stats, or do you just want to go with the table stat?
Table. Yeah.
7.
As a 7. So go ahead and pull your stats up. You got some pretty good rolls here too. So your int intelligence is a 7.
When can I? Hello. The number.
Hit the
There we
edit
go.
button.
No, it wasn't that. My number's keypad was locked. All right, go ahead.
Okay.
Oh,
So int is
Uh,
7.
quick question. What's the? Oh, sorry. I'll ask that later.
I will get to you once we read off these numbers. Your ref or reflexes is also a 7. Your dexterity is a 6. Your tech skill is a 5. Your cool skill is a 6.
Yep.
Your will is a 7. Your luck is also a 7.
Or I'm gonna play the lotto. 7777.
I mean, and I wouldn't. I'd certainly join a cult before you did that, because your move, body, and EMP are 6s.
Move, body, and what?
EMP. Empathy.
Okay. Oh, the modifier button is there, so 6 is max. Got it.
Yeah, everything is the base or value, with the exception of the luck skill. The luck skill, the value and max should be the same. Then next up, eternity.
6.
So finding our fixer. Here we
I'm
go.
gonna be terrible at everything.
There are a couple things you're not great at, but you got some good rolls here. Your intelligence is an 8.
Oh fuck.
Your reflex is a 7. Your dexterity is a 5. Your tech skill is a 5. Your cool skill is a 6. Your will is 7. Your luck is 7. Your move is 5. Your body is 3.
Heh.
And your empathy is 6. All right. And last but not least,
I'm
Crow.
staying in the back. No one
Give
hit
me
me.
lowest empathy. Give me lowest empathy.
You don't necessarily want lowest empathy, but let's go for it. Media. Well, you didn't quite get what you wanted. So, intelligence is a 7. Your reflex is a 6. Your dexterity is a 6. Your tech is a 3. Your cool is a 7. Your will is also is a 6. My bad. Your luck is a 7. Your move is a 6. Your body is a 7. But your empathy is a 6.
Just make sure I don't get hit, because I only have 35 hit points.
Yes. So I will give you this, Crow. Out of this chart, 6 is the lowest you could have got for empathy.
No, it would have been 3. Tech is 3, so.
On his chart.
Yeah, the table chart doesn't. If you went with individual rolls, that ranges, but. All right. So most of you, after you've put in your stats, if you look at the top right, you will notice your health bar has changed. Health bar is determined by your character's body and your character's will. So how good your body is, and then how powerful your willpower is. That is how you manage to shrug off damage.
Oh, neat.
35 out of 35. You can click on it
45
too.
out of 45.
Change that.
Yes. And like Eternity said, if you click on the HP, it will let you, bring your HP to full.
No, we start at 0. Everyone's passed out in an alleyway.
All right. So now that we have our stats, let's real quick learn what each of those do. Because some of them are pretty intuitive, others not necessarily. Intelligence is generally how bright you are. As a rule, this is more than sheer intelligence, but it also includes cleverness, awareness, perception, and your ability to learn. Your will stat is your willpower, your determination, your ability to face danger and or stress.
I
This
am
stat
the.
also represents your courage and ability to survive long-term privation, and this
I
stat is important for determining how much damage you can take.
I am determined.
Yes. And Silver, you did have a question. I just remembered. What was that?
Oh, I was going to ask what the whole humanity thing is about.
We will actually get to that when we get into cybernetics.
Gotcha.
Yes. You have your cool stat, your ability to impress and influence people through your character and charisma, how well you get along with others, and how you interact in social situations. It is effectively the same as charisma, just with a little more to it. And then your empathy, EMP, your ability to
Determines your
relate to.
humanity. Times
It
10.
does. It is your ability to relate to and care for others and take others into consideration, particularly important as it offsets the effects of cyberpsychosis, the dangerous mental illness common in the dark future. You have a couple of combat skills, which are technique, is your ability to manipulate tools and instruments. This is not the same as reflexes, in as much as this covers the knack for using tools. One character might have a high technique but not be able to fence or juggle. On the other hand, someone with high reflexes might be able to might not be able to rewire a computer or hotwire a car.
So I could definitely hotwire probably a car and keep on my toes.
Yep. And then we have our ref or reflexes, your response time and coordination as used in aiming, throwing, juggling, etc. A stage musician,
Yes, ever important juggling skill.
Never
Very
down
intelligent
juggling.
chainsaws.
That would technically be reflexes, yes. But this is the stat that affects your ability to hit things with ranged weapons. There is the luck skill, which I will actually go over at the end, as it has a very specific way of functioning. But moving to the physical group, you have your body stat. This is your size, toughness, and ability to stay alive and conscious due to physical mass, structure, or
I am a petite woman and I have a 3 in body.
Well, if I go
Exactly.
for a guy, I definitely got a body.
Mhm. Your dex or dexterity is your overall physical competence as it pertains to balancing, leaping, jumping, and combat, as well as some other athletic activities.
Shit,
A
I dropped my
gymnast would
gun.
have a high dexterity, but most importantly, this stat affects your ability to hit things with melee weapons, as well as helps you dodge attacks.
I don't use melee. I stayed the fuck in the back.
Yes, that is a good idea. And your movement is basically self-explanatory. It's quite literally the speed of your movement. If you have
Gotcha.
a movement of 5, that means you can move 5 squares, since we're using grid combat.
Gotcha.
Now, real quick, I'm going to go over the luck skill. I have to open a separate tab for this because for some reason in the stat block it doesn't tell me what luck actually does.
That's kind of dumb.
It is dumb because luck's actually very important. So, before you make a roll, you can dedicate a portion of your remaining luck pool to a check, which increases the roll by 1 for each point in your luck pool that you expend. Luck is a powerful force that can allow the otherwise impossible to become attainable.
I'm gonna blow all 7 points in one roll.
I don't
Keep
think
in
that's a
mind-
wise decision.
Keep in mind that the luck pool does not regenerate until the next session.
Ooh.
First roll, all 7 luck.
Which, if that's what you want to do, you absolutely can choose to do that. So, the glory of a Roll20 sheet, it already predetermines your health as well as your empathy, which is what is involved with things like cyberpsychosis and whatnot.
So I get seriously wounded if I take 23 damage or more?
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense.
18 damage.
My death saving throw is a 7? Or do I have 7 points?
That one I've only read just a little bit. I've been trying to read as quickly as I can on everything. Combat I'm still a little fuzzy on, so when we do
We're not
combat, I
doing
will know for
combat.
sure.
Alright.
Yeah, we're not doing combat tonight.
All right, get ready. Combat 1 begins now.
We are going to kind of talk about combat because we're going to talk about weapons.
Yay!
I do have a question for that because my most important item is a weapon. So do I get that for free?
I would argue, because all of you will have starting equipment, which includes a weapon.
Yeah.
I would say whatever weapon comes with your starting equipment could be your weapon, or if you want it to be a weapon of sentimental value, I would say you can have a broken weapon or a weapon you just don't have ammunition for.
All right, fair enough.
So you'll have to. Here we go. So there are a whole series of stat blocks that are involved with your weapons, your armor, ammunitions, and stuff. We will go ahead and start with the first person on my little list of people here. Blood Archer,
Yeah.
as well as everyone else. We are going to go ahead, scroll all the way down to the weapons section,
Yep.
and we're going to click Edit. That will allow us to add various weapons. For Lorelei, as a solo, you can add an assault rifle, a very heavy pistol, a heavy melee weapon, or a bulletproof shield.
Assault rifle. You said a pistol.
Yep. Choose
So-
one.
Well, no. The assault rifle and a heavy pistol.
Okay.
Heavy
So
pistol.
start with your assault rifle,
All right.
and on the assault rifle, click the little arrow next to name, and that will allow you to program in what you need to.
It's ranged weapon. It's assault rifle. All right, cool.
And then
Continue.
for some of the other stats, we will add in later so that we can kind of add in the stats for everybody all at once.
Mm-hmm.
A ranged assault rifle, and then a very heavy pistol.
Weapon skill. Do I put anything there or no?
Not yet. We will do that later.
All right, heavy pistol. Put range.
And
Pistol.
when you select the weapon type, it is a very heavy pistol, not just heavy.
What? Why
You
is that
got
a thing?
He's
You've
a
got a
good
big
gun.
honking.
It's a caliber thing. You're talking about like a 9mm versus a 45.
Oh yeah. So I have a small little BFG. Got it.
Well, maybe
And
not a
then-
BFG, but a high
Be
caliber
quiet.
weapon.
I can dream.
Then you can choose between a very heavy melee weapon or a bulletproof shield.
You said very heavy melee weapon.
Yes.
What? I wonder what type of weapon that would be.
Fucking sledgehammer.
It actually can be. Let me scroll up here real quick and look. Very heavy melee weapons are classified as sledgehammer, chainsaw, helicopter blades.
What?
I don't know why, but it is
Why would
a
you?
melee.
Okay.
Okay, that's something you don't talk about every day.
Heavy melee, right?
Yep, it'd be
What
a
are you
heavy
trying to
melee.
be? Rated?
He's trying to be a solo. That's what he's trying to be. All right. So we will. Oh, I will remember to do this at the same time next time. For your pistol and your rifle, you have a set of ammunition. On your pistol, you have 30 bullets. So on the section it says ammo type 30,
Yep.
and then max 30. Or wait,
Yeah, the
I might be
assault
doing it
rifle.
wrong. I am doing that wrong. That is my bad. Stop doing that. Ammo is meant for the magazine clip, not the ammo you have.
Okay.
Scroll down. Scroll down slightly. There, you'll see the gear section and then the cash and ammo. In the ammo section is where you will add the
Ammo type. Uh,
should be rifle ammo. You will have 70.
rifle.
Ow. And very heavy bullets, you will have 30.
So I put rifle, and then what? By count, I put 30.
Mhm. But I think you
Yeah.
have 70 rifle ammo and heavy rounds about 30.
And it is basic ammunition.
So I put what? 70 in the count or 100 in the count?
No.
70
Got it. Ammunition type.
is just basic. You don't. No one's got special bullets yet.
All right, cool. And then also put another one for ammo type.
Very heavy bullet, and you have 30 of those.
All right, 30. Cool.
All right, and then you will scroll up slightly
Oh,
to
whoops.
the armor section.
1 second. I forgot I need to put basic for the gun. Basic. All right. You were saying go up to where?
Go up to the armor section, which is right above. Edit.
Edit.
Now, how you choose to describe the ammo or describe the armor / name it is however you want. But you have light armor jack body armor, which is quite literally armor padding that you can fit into just about any kind of clothing.
Light armor jack body armor.
Both body armor and head armor. It gives you an SP of 11, and mark that as the max as well.
Light
And they come with
body
no armor
jack.
penalty, which is the AP.
And then, all right, SP is what?
SP is 11 for both of them.
Okay, and then AP is 0, right?
Yes, because you have no penalties with these light armor.
All right, 11 and 0. Hmm.
Okay. And that is all of your starting equipment for now until we get into cybernetics.
Mhm.
Mhm.
All right, now Crow. As the media, would you like to hear what you get?
Oops.
You do not get a whole lot. You can choose from a
I didn't
heavy
think so.
pistol. You can choose from a heavy pistol or a very heavy pistol. And then you can choose 50 bullets for the base pistol or 50 bullets for the heavy pistol.
Wait, regular pistol or very heavy pistol? I'm very confused now.
You can choose from a heavy pistol or a very heavy pistol. It is a one or the other situation
I think he means the bullets.
for whichever gun you have.
Okay, because
If
you
you-
said
You
regular
said a
pistol,
normal
I was like, what?
pistol or a heavy pistol. For the
Oh,
bullets.
my bad.
You're good, Crow.
You can choose a very heavy pistol, but you don't get any bullets.
You just get to pistol whip your way through enemies. That's your only option.
I mean,
It's a good thing your gun is pretty heavy.
Uh,
All right. So you've got your gun, you've got your ammunition, and you have the same light armor jack, which is an SP of 11 for both your body and head.
goddamn it, internet.
If you guys want to, pretty much all of you will start off with the same armor.
Mhm.
So our lawman and our fixer, if you want to add in the armor on your sheet, save us some time in a minute.
what are we adding?
SP Jack, max 11. Or
Yeah,
SP 11?
SP 11 and max 11.
What's it called?
It's called the light armor jack for body armor and head armor. And it is effectively armor plating you can fit into any type of clothing.
You get both head and body?
Yes.
Okay.
Everybody starts off with that SP 11 for both your head and your body.
Got it. And we get to describe what it looks like. Oh, God. The power.
Yeah, because it's effectively armor weaved into your everyday clothes. So
I hide it under my hoodie.
no, that's the great thing. It can be your hoodie. That's what's awesome.
The hoodie of bulletproof.
I mean, technically, I'm going for the officer look, so helmet, body armor.
Yeah, it can look whatever. Hey, your full body armor is just as protective as my hoodie. Okay.
Yeah, keep in mind that however your description is going to be, you all have the equal levels of armor.
Yeah.
So,
Aren't you wearing street clothes?
Yeah, I'm wearing. No, yeah, no, I'm wearing I have the same as you. I
No,
have the casual.
Tim.
Oh yes, he's
Yeah.
wearing. He rolled
The
street clothes.
well, the cop rolled gang colors.
Yeah.
That can mean a lot of things, but street clothes effectively.
The hood of my hoodie also blocks bullets.
But my off-duty stuff is still, you know, kind of like a hat or etc.
Well, that's the thing though. With the clothing style, it's your everyday clothes. It's not
Yeah.
Nah.
the clothes you wear in your role. It's what you usually wear.
Oh, then basically he's wearing. He's basically just wearing like a trench coat, essentially.
Just a trench coat. Okay.
A trench coat. A trench coat that has like a hood attached, undershirt, of course,
Oh,
obviously.
sweet.
Like he's wearing an obvious clothes.
No pants?
Who are you gonna flash?
He's not flashing anyone. He's obeying the law for the most part, except maybe his guns.
He's obeying the law by looking as shady as possible.
No. Well, if he's undercover, then he's kind of gotta look a little shady.
I mean, wearing your gang colors is going to look shady already. It's
Fair enough.
I mean, if you want to re-roll clothing, you can. I'm not going to force you to stick with the gang colors.
All right. Continuing on.
Anyways, moving on.
Yeah. We now have, and that's all you get, Crow, unfortunately.
No, I figured.
Our
How many social media stars do you know with?
A hoodie.
No, that wasn't the fucking okay.
No, but it sounded like he was going to go that direction.
No, I was going to go the heavy machine gun direction. But a
Oh,
hoodie is something normal fucking social media stars have.
the what? Okay, never mind. Moving on.
All right. Our lawman is
I
pretty
just-
strapped to the fucking teeth.
Real quick, I'd never want to see Jake Paul with a heavy machine gun. That's all I gotta
That is accurate.
say.
All right. So, for our lawman, you can choose between an assault rifle or a shotgun.
Assault rifle or shotgun?
Yes.
I think I'll go for the rifle.
Damn. Boring.
All right. You have an assault rifle, and you also have a heavy pistol. Once you have those bad boys on your feet,
Hold
you
on.
have.
I gotta
I'm gonna give my weapons their own specific names.
Oh, you
I'm
absolutely
gonna
can.
give mine its specific names. A very heavy pistol or a heavy pistol?
Heavy.
Just a heavy pistol.
Alright.
Just keep in mind that we make sure to remember what they are when you name them, because we still have to plug in their stats later.
You still select category and type. That'll give you the information you need.
Not necessarily, no. Anyway. Are you ready for your ammunition counts, lawman?
I feel like I should be worried about what my ammunition count should be.
You should be alright. You technically have 3 options, but it is rifle, shotgun, or shell ammo. So I'm
Take
pretty
the
sure you
shotgun
want your
ammo.
rifle.
Rifle ammo.
Damn it!
You have 100 bullets.
He walks up like, fuck, I brought the wrong damn ammo again.
Where's the...
Slug
I'm
won't
assuming
fit in the
that's,
magazine.
basic?
Yeah, basic rifle ammunition. And then you have 30 heavy pistol ammo, which I believe is just heavy bullet on there.
Basic... 30. And I think I have to add the ammo count. I believe most rifles typically carry about 30 rounds. Well, 20 to 30 rounds. So I'm going to place a 20 rounds. And...
Well, we'll worry about those stats are in here. We're just going to do those later.
Ah.
You just need to add the ammunition you have in your pocket to the ammunition section just below.
Yep, I'm adding the quote-unquote max ammo I have. So yeah, I definitely got ammunition to spare.
Yep, and you got your heavy bullets as well?
Yeah, I placed them in.
Awesome. You can choose between a bulletproof shield or 2 smoke grenades.
Smoke them.
That's a tough one. On the one hand, blinding the enemy and covering our tracks. On the other hand,
Yes, we understand what they are.
bulletproof shield.
Keep in mind, pulling out your bulletproof shield will take an action, and it will take up one of your hands. So you most likely won't be able to use your rifle with it.
Yeah, but I could use a pistol.
You can use your pistol, yes.
Just hand me your rifle when you pull out the bush.
Why the hell would I give my rifle to you?
I'm a trustworthy person, okay?
I don't think my character would trust you enough.
I'm actually the most trustworthy. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, exactly. Me and him are very trustworthy people and should be given all of your weapons.
Hell
Right.
to the no.
right.
I think I'm gonna go for. I'm probably gonna regret saying this, but I'm gonna go for the smoke nades.
Go with
Aha.
the smoke nade.
Victory. So they're a pickpocketing skill.
I am.
I believe there is. Yeah.
Can I change my answer?
It's your character. You can write what you want. Do you want a shield or a smoke grenade?
I'll take the smoke grenade. I mean, not the smoke
Alright.
grenade. Not the smoke grenade. I'll take the shield.
Okay.
All right. Then on your armor section, there's an option for the shield. Give me a minute to pull up what the bulletproof shield does. Hopefully.
SP 5 million.
Yes, you get a shield of an SP of 5 million. So unless they roll damage over 5 million.
Or, attack
Alright.
from behind.
Alright, so SP is 10 with a max of 10.
Hold on.
Hope you know I expect you to stand in front of me in every fight now.
So my character's gonna be pretty hard to take down.
Oh yeah, you've got a decent tanky build going here.
Effectively a SWAT member.
A SWAT member in gang clothes.
Well, that's just casual wear.
Dude.
Don't worry about it.
And last but not least, we have our fixer.
What illegal shit do I get?
You're not too crazy. You can choose from a heavy or a very heavy pistol.
Alright.
You can take a light melee weapon.
Fuck that. I'll take it.
I mean, it's not you can.
I'll take it.
You can choose not to take it if you want, but then it's one less thing. Right? And
I'll
then
sell it. Session 1 for
$30. So, you get 100 bullets for your pistol of choice. Alright. Blood Archer is out, but that is fine. I think what's left is mostly our statistics here.
1,000. No.
And then your light body armor, like everyone else has.
Yep.
And that's it, boys. Now we just get to go through and plug in our statistics real quick.
Cybernetics.
Well, not cybernetics just yet. We got to program our weapons real quick.
Alright.
So, did anyone take melee weapons?
I don't think
I have
any
a
one
light-
of us did.
I have a light melee weapon.
Alright, for a light melee weapon,
Yes.
go ahead and open the stat block for that.
I have it open.
Just things here. The number of required hands varies, so it kind of depends on what melee weapon it is. But light melee weapons are usually things like small combat knives. So it'll usually just be one hand. Your damage is 1d6. Your ROF, or rate of fire, is a 2.
Aha! I can
And
throw 2 knives at you.
Well, they're not.
I'm kidding.
I think you technically can.
Skill
but
melee weapon, I assume?
Yes.
Ammo.
Does not have ammo.
I'm kidding. Quality, does that matter? Standard?
Just standard, yeah.
Concealable, probably. I'm gonna say yes.
It is a yes.
Alright.
Sorry, I'm looking down. I'm plugging in the last bits on Laura's thing here.
I'm gonna assume a rifle is not concealable.
That's a safe assumption.
Never stops anyone though.
What? Yes, it does.
I don't. If you're gonna commit a crime, it don't matter.
You kind of have to conceal it to get it to certain places.
Not really.
Yes, really.
Silver. Are they going to let you walk into the movie theater with a katana?
That never stopped anyone.
Yes, it has!
You know who stops them? The security.
Yeah, fair.
I don't know
It's
what
not
you're
a matter-
talking about.
Crazy people will do crazy things, but that's why security and police officers exist.
I know.
Alright. So, now for our ranged weaponry. I believe some of us have heavy pistols, correct?
I have a heavy pistol.
So do I.
Alright, for a heavy pistol, your weapon skill is a handgun.
Makes sense.
The damage is going to be 3d6. Your standard magazine is going to be 8 bullets maximum. You have a rate of fire of 2. It requires one hand to use it, and it is concealable. And as for anything you guys are starting with, the quality is just standard.
Yep. Assault rifle, I'm assuming is heavy weapons.
We will get to that.
All right.
Do any of us have the very heavy pistol?
Everything
I
understood.
think your bro does.
Yes,
Read it off to me, because I'm deciding whether I want that or the heavy pistol.
The very heavy pistol is 4d6 damage, 8 magazine. It has a rate of fire of 1, and it is not concealable.
Alright, I'm gonna take the heavy pistol then.
Yeah, I think I might change my quote-unquote attire, my casual clothes.
What is the ROF for it? 2?
For the heavy pistol is 2.
Yep. 1, concealable, yes. Quality, standard. Ranged, heavy pistol. Handgun, weapon skill.
And then our assault rifle. For the assault rifle's weapon skill, It is shoulder arms. It will deal a 5d6 damage. It has an ammo capacity of 25. Has rate of fire of 1. It must be wielded in 2 hands. And it is not concealable.
Mhm.
And as standard, the standard quality.
Uh, business wear doesn't make sense. I could go for the whole cowboy look with nomad letters, but it's not exactly high fashion. What really?
I mean, if you've got that list up there,
Yeah,
you
I'm
can
looking
either
at the
go with
list. I'm looking at the list. Since I picked my hairstyle, I'll just pick my clothes style.
which one of you motherfuckers named their gun a Pez dispenser?
Not me. I need to figure out what rifle I want to put down.
Crow, if you're speaking, we can't hear you.
I'm not.
Oh, now I can hear you.
I wasn't speaking.
Anyway, I saw your mic going off. Weird.
Mm, I think I'm just gonna grab a generic chic or genetic. No, I got it right the first time. Like just like standard, colorful, or modular clothing. I think that makes the most sense.
All right. So now we get to move on to our gear.
Hold on. What about the assault rifle?
I just finished going through the assault rifle. Were you not listening?
No, I was distracted.
God damn it, sorry. I shall pull it back up. Give me a second.
Sorry.
Do 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 do. Lasang. For the assault rifle, your weapon skill is shoulder arms.
Okay.
It does 5d6 damage. You have 25 bullets, or your magazine capacity is 25.
Mhm.
It has a rate of fire of 1. It must be used in 2 hands, and it is not concealable.
Yeah, that's fairly obvious.
Hmm. Yeah, good luck hiding that whole ass rifle somewhere.
Where is he going to hide it? Just to see if I got
Hey,
it.
this is the sci-fi future. For all you know, we can have compact assault rifles, folding assault rifles.
We have that now.
Well,
Pretty shitty at making.
all right. Yep, you should be all good. Funny thing is that with that roll, though, you would have missed unless they were 26 yards away.
Wow.
Yeah, your rifle has its best aim when it is decently far. All right. Next step is going to be your general gear based on your role.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Of course, the rifle and pistol. Correct?
say what now?
The rifle and pistol counts as gear.
They are weapons.
Oh, never mind then.
Gear are going to be your items like tools and clothing, other things.
Gotcha.
So, funny enough, our solo is the one that has almost nothing. Uh, one of the items that all of you will get is called an agent. An agent is effectively it's effectively a cell phone, but it has its own little AI that controls it. And it allows you to, make phone calls, look up some general information, stuff like that. The kind of things you'd expect to be able to do on your own cell phone.
And that's standard for everyone.
Yes, everyone will be able to add an agent to their list. Pro as our media guy. So you start off with an agent. I will probably copy paste most of this and read it off as well.
You might have to, yes.
It will just be faster that way. It's a decent list of things. But there's that. You have a audio recorder, a pair of binoculars, a pair of disposable cell phones, or a grappling gun, a flashlight if you're
Wait. We can full on Batman this?
I don't make the rules, I just read them. A computer, a radio scanner / music player, a scrambler / descrambler, and a video camera, as well as your basic clothes.
Grab everything that isn't a choice first.
And also, don't forget you have your agent. 4. The lawman.
Yes, sir.
This next window is for you. That's the wrong. No, that's the right thing. It just didn't cut off the way I wanted it to. You come with a flashlight, a 2 sets of handcuffs,
Mm-hmm.
a radio communicator, and 10 road flares.
All right. I have
And
a road.
then we have
I have a road
some road
flare.
flares. And then, of course, your clothing of choice.
It's probably fairly basic.
4 are fixer. You have a bug detector, a computer, and a pair of disposable cell phones, along with your agent.
I got a pair of handcuffs.
So, now is going through several tabs, trying to figure out where the cyberware thing is. Here we fucking go. Alright. So, as everything so far, there are a series of cyberware that each of you get, being a particular class. Which I will. There we go. So, for any cyberware, or all of the cyberware, I should say, falls into a particular category. You have fashion wear, which is anything you install that is for the sake of fashion, dressing up nice, looking prettier. You have neural wear, which is the stuff you install to enhance and augment your reflexes and mental abilities. You have cyber optics, the stuff you install to improve your visual abilities. Cyber audio, stuff you install to improve your hearing and auditory abilities. Internal body cyberware, stuff that is implanted into your body and works like organs or systematic improvement. External body cyberware, stuff that is installed in, on, over, or immediately through the skin. Cyber limbs, cybernetic arms and legs that can be enhanced with a variety of hands, coverings, or functions. And Borgware, the stuff which fully replaces the majority of your body with cybernetic parts that are augmented by cyber optics, audio, prosthesis, or other cyberware installations.
So T10.
Yeah, pretty close, yeah. In the world of Cyberpunk, a Borg quite literally refers to anyone that replaces the majority of their body with cyberware. Because they're usually more machine than man, and I believe absolutely none of you start with any Borgware.
Hooray!
So, this is the part that gets just a little more complicated. Because every piece of cyberware has its own little function in what it does. We will skip over the solo, and I will add those into Lorelei's sheet eventually. And we shall go to our media, dude. Now, keep in mind, with cyberware being installed, you will unfortunately lose a bit of your empathy as you lose humanity. Every time your humanity
those
goes
things?
down by... Huh?
What are those things? I don't need those.
That's good, because your class actually loses one. As you get more cyberware, you lose parts of your humanity, and every 10 points you lose, you have to take away 1 empathy. So, for our media man here, I shall post into the chat. You can choose between amplified hearing or a voice stress analyzer, a cyber
Voice
audio
stress
suit. Yes, and I will scroll up to see what the fuck those do. Biochem. I will find the cybernetics one way or the other. Alright, the amplified hearing is pretty self-explanatory, but it gives you a +2 to perceptions for checks involving hearing. And then the voice stress. There we go. Voice stress analyzer gives you a +2 to human perception and interrogation checks.
I'll take that. Can you post that? And that goes into what?
Cyber audio.
Yeah, that'll be under your cyber audio, I believe, on your guys' character sheets. At the very bottom is where your cybernetics are. Yep, at the very bottom. So you'd click on cyber audio and you would install some cyberware.
Yeah, can I get the name in the chat?
I already did the.
Oh, it's not posting. My thing's probably crashing for me right now.
That is okay. So it is starting to get a little late. I don't know if you guys want to try and pick up on finishing our characters.
Let's at least finish
With,
up the characters.
well, that's the thing. We've still got cybernetics to go through here, and then we have our skills, but I can just leave you guys to do skills at another time. So here's how we'll do it. I'm going to give you guys the names of your cybernetics you can choose from, and either through the internet or through later timing, we will fill in the blanks, and then I will explain how the skills work. So,
Alright. You want to do that through Discord? Just send it to us, each one of us privately, of like
most likely,
who gets
I
what,
will decide that.
and then we'll
when we
figure
get
it out
there.
from there.
Yep. So for our lawman, you will end up having a hidden holster and a subdermal pocket.
A hidden
You'll end up losing.
Holster. Where would that go?
Hidden holster will most likely be. I will find it. I found subdermal pocket. There it is. It is external cyberware. Both of your augments are.
Okay.
The hidden holster can store a weapon capable of concealment inside the body, so you can like hide your pistol in your body. I don't see any reasonable way that you can hide an entire assault rifle in your body comfortably. So.
Right. That would make sense.
Then you're.
It specified that it has to be concealable.
Then you have your subdermal pocket, which is a 2x4 storage space just under your skin with a real skin zipper.
Huh. That's probably uncomfortable.
I mean, it's installed in you, so I imagine it feels fine. It just looks creepy.
So I have a -1 to empathy for both of those?
You'll end up losing just one. You lose 10 humanity, which knocks your empathy down by 1.
Okay.
The easiest way of doing that is, instead of changing your empathy score, just add a modifier of -1.
Oh wait, I think I found a way that you could do it.
What is a cyber audio suit connected to for the cyberware? The external cyberware?
I
figured it out.
That.
I figured it out on at least the humanity loss. I just put 5 each.
All right. The audio suite is somewhere. I remember seeing it before, and I did not record where it was.
So I'll look up. I'll put down what it is and whatnot later.
Cyber audio suite goes under cyber audio as well.
So I got literally a storage pocket and a place to hold my holster.
Yep.
So I'm effectively RoboCop.
So for our fixer, you are the one that ends up getting quite a lot of cybernetics.
Haha!
You get the cyber audio suite, you get an internal agent, you get a subdermal pocket, and you can choose between the voice stress analyzer or amplified hearing.
How much immunity loss does he take?
He is losing 16 points of humanity, which is only -1 empathy.
Wow.
I want an eternal agent. That sounds dope.
You just chuck those into chat.
Anyways,
Yep, I checked those in. As far as the detailed stats, I will send those
and
over.
we'll cover skills next week.
Yeah, I think we'll go through all of our skills for everyone next week, as well as either get some people started with their stats and their skills or whatever. We'll see how it goes.
Well, the video should at least help.
If they watch it.
And well, if people watch it, if people don't, I'm not gonna cry spilled milk over it.
Yeah, we've spent
We spent
quite a lot of time on.
Yeah, we spent literally almost on. We spent basically 3 hours, if I round it up.
Yep, pretty much. But we're almost done with our characters, and our friends still need to work on the stuff.
Yep. The only one I think that would need the help would be JD and Kevin, but I'll post a video later here in Discord once I get it uploaded and whatnot.
True. But either way, next week we will finish
Which
with all
I'll
the
probably do
characters.
tomorrow.
I'm still questioning the light tattoo and then my, scarred tattoos.
Well, you got scar. You got a ritual scar from your whole background, essentially.
I got it from what I can choose it from, yes.
Yeah. And with the whole nomad thing, maybe you passed a certain trial. And
that's not my point. I'm questioning what the light tattoo is.
You see you saw the chick with the numbers on her back? Basically think of that.
Yeah. It's almost like a hologram on your skin, is what it is.
Anyways, I'm gonna end the live stream on my end. So, yeah. Thank you guys for joining us if you have watched us. If not, then sorry, but I do have a YouTube channel and it'll be uploaded there sometime this week. Anyways, until then, we'll see y'all mates next week where we start getting into Cyberpunk Red, The Apartments. Until then, I'll see you mates next time.